Whoa, Tomi Lahren and Judge Jeanine were not going to let that woke progressive get away with telling lies about the southern border.
No, the president is treating people who are sneaking under a fence the same as people who are coming to a door, Tommy. They're treating them the same, and that is not right.
I want to ask you a question, Chris. This is very important because I know that you and many on your side of the aisle talk a lot about compassion, and I agree with you. We need to show compassion as a Christian. I believe in that as well. But where is the compassion for American citizens? Where is the compassion for legal immigrants living in this country that expect the rule of law to be followed and expect border security and border enforcement? Where's the compassion for those individuals? Does that not exist? Because President Trump is going to make sure it exists. That's why we elected him.
Tommy, that you do unto the least of them, you do unto Christ.
Oh, Chris.
And we know what's happening at the border right now.
We're talking about the law right now.
It is an abomination.
What's an abomination? Every time a judge sentences parents to jail, is that an abomination? Is that an abomination? They make a choice. Since when are people not responsible for their own actions and their own behavior? When do you bring children across a border illegally?
They are presenting...
Oh, don't give me this 100%. You know it, and I know it's not 100%, Chris.
They are not criminals. They are not doing anything illegal.
Are they breaking the law coming here?
Chris,
are they breaking the law coming here? Go ahead, Tommy.
Not.
Let Tommy talk now.
Chris, you can shout as many Bible verses as you want. I believe in the Bible as well. I believe in what you're saying about compassion. But the thing is this, you can't have a nation without a border. We need to make sure the borders are secure. I know you're going to keep telling me that all of these individuals that are crossing the border are seeking asylum, but we know that that is not true. We've got 11 to 20 million illegal immigrants living in this country, and those individuals are not seeking asylum. We have a problem at the border. This president has a zero tolerance policy for it. So if the Democrats want to come to the table, that's fine. But here on out, this president has made it very clear. Don't come to this country and complain about the rule of law.
Okay, so this is obviously a throwback to the Trump era. Let's make one thing very clear right now. One of the biggest talking points that the left used during that era is that they were separating children from their families. Remember, when AOC had that photo op at the border where she was dressed in the white outfit and she was crying because she was just so concerned about what was happening. Remember that? You probably haven't seen very much of that grandstanding about the border over the past couple of years, have you? No, because, it was all talking points. It was all a lie. So this idea that they're separating children from their parents and their families at the border, it really does ignore and negate the actual truth that coyotes are bringing minors across the border that they have no familial connection to. Their parents are probably over there in Mexico somewhere. They have given their children over to these coyotes to bring them across the border. And now these children are being forced into child labor, being forced into all sorts of different things because they have to work off that debt to the coyotes, which is why there were a lot of people in the Trump administration that wanted to make sure that these children and these adults were related via DNA, okay? And that's the thing with these progressive arguments, these arguments from the left, they're never based on anything real. They're always based on emotion that you don't see a whole lot of when they're in charge of the absolute travesty that is happening at the southern border right now.